What is going on, YouTube? It is Thursday night going into Friday morning. We're going to take a look at the top cryptos tonight. We're going to look at Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And it looks like a majority of the market is in red, of course, as usual. So let's take a look and see how bad it is. Okay, we started, actually, Litecoin is number 6. We got a market cap of $3.618 billion. We're at $57.04, in which we've been forever. And we are down 3.27%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. And we started out the day at about, same as yesterday, about $58.99. You know, ping-ponging all day, back and forth, boring sideways trading. Nothing but, I mean, really, Litecoin, you know, I know there's a lot of Litecoin fans out there, but until Litecoin really starts to do something, I'm not going to do it yet, but I'm almost tempted to just take Litecoin out of the mix for now, because virtually, you know, Litecoin has been doing nothing but going between $56 and $58. It'll touch 50. You know, I'm not even going to say what today's high and low was. I mean, basically, it looks like it started out at 58, went to 57, went to 56, went to 58, and went to 56. So basically, a virtual mirror of yesterday. So if you want to know what Litecoin did today, look at my video yesterday, and there's your analysis on that. So I think after tonight's video, until I start to see Litecoin get out of this $55 to $60 channel that it's in, you know, once we start breaking above 60, you know, and we actually start getting some movement, you know, this stagnation, you know, just seems to get to the point where it's like, you know, I know you guys don't want to just keep hearing every day, okay, we started out at $58, went to 56, retraced to 55, then went back to 58. I mean, until it starts really doing something, I think just temporarily, I'm going to cut Litecoin out of the mix for now. But, I mean, I'll see, you know, let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do. But for right now, to me, it just doesn't seem like any point in even talking about it. Because, you know, I saw a report yesterday that the Litecoin Foundation is losing more and more support. They're losing more and more funds. So, you know, as big of a fan of Litecoin as I am, it's just really sad to see it deteriorating like this. But, you know, if you want my God honest opinion, guys, I would just give Litecoin a break for a while. I would kind of hold off on the sidelines, get into Ethereum or get into XRP. But for me, Litecoin right now just seems a little iffy. Now, tomorrow it might break out and be great and be $75, but it's just right now, there's just not a whole lot going on. Like I said, the foundation is losing support. You know, it's losing contributors, it's losing funding. So, you know, I hate to sound like all doom and gloom and everything, but right now it just kind of seems pointless. So I'm not going to, you know, just until further notice, I'm going to kind of cut Litecoin out for now until I start to see some more activity. So, I don't know, maybe I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. But for right now, as it stands at the moment, I may cut it out. I don't know yet, but to me, right now, it just kind of seems pointless. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on to Bitcoin Cash. Maybe Bitcoin Cash actually did something. Bitcoin Cash is at number 5. We got a market cap of $4.120 billion. We're at $228.27. We're down 3.60%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. We started out at about 236.92. Retraced to 232.53. Ping-ponged all day long. So let's just say your high is going to be 236. Let's see, right around here is going to be your low, 229. So like I said, $300 Bitcoin Cash. You know, sometimes I just want, I see so many people posting on these message boards, like Twitter and stuff, and they're like, how come this coin won't go up, or how come we go up and then we go right back down? Well, the reason that happens, guys, is that these people sell off. Like Ethereum touches $196 about an hour ago, and then it falls all the way back to 188. Do you want to know why a lot of these grocery stores and a lot of these businesses will not adopt crypto yet? That is why. If I was Target, if I was Walmart, and I saw Ethereum go from $196 to $188 in the blink of an eye within a span of 15 minutes, you know what I would say to Ethereum if they wanted me to adopt me or them? I would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? I mean, you go from $196 to $188. That's insane. In a blink of an eye. So until this, I think, people might hate me for saying this, but I think this market needs to be regulated. Because right now it's the wild, wild west. All this is just a casino right now. That is why a lot of these top analysts will not take this seriously, like the stock market. The stock market is a little bit more regulated, but this is virtually no regulation, and when I see stuff like that, when I see something like Ethereum going from 196 to 188 in a blink of an eye, if I was one of these people who you guys want me to adopt your currency and make it as one of my own currencies that I accept at my store, I'm not going to want to see shit like that, guys. I'm not going to want to see the value of Ethereum go from 196 to 188 within a span of 10 minutes. I mean, I clocked it, guys. I watched it. It went from 196 down to 188 within a span of just a couple of minutes. And if I'm one of these big places like Walmart, you really believe that I'm going to accept Ethereum as one of my payments methods? I mean, I'd be like, you're out of your mind. So until I see more stability, I'm going to want to see a spike in price so that way people can make a profit every once in a while. But when you have it go from that high to that low that quickly, that scares the shit out of some of these stores, guys. So until this nonsense of these people selling off, and making it drop like that like crazy, until that gets cut out, until there's more regulations put on this, all this is going to ever be is a casino, guys. Nobody's ever going, I'm just telling you how I see it. I'm not going to sugarcoat this stuff. You want to know the God honest truth of why we're not massively adopted yet? Why Target, why Walmart, and all these other stores have not accepted Bitcoin? Because they're scared to death of it. And I can't say I blame them. I love crypto. But for me, if I'm a grocery store, if I'm a retailer, and I see wild shit like that, if I see Bitcoin go from $10,000 down to $7,000 in one day, do you really believe for 1 minute I'm going to want to have that as a source of payment? I mean, or a payment option? If I was that store, I'd say, you're out of your mind, mister. I want to see some more stability. I want to see some regulations put on this stuff before I even think twice about offering this payment method to my customers. I mean, that's all I'm going to say about that. But that just really, that really kind of disappointed me, if you can tell. I mean, you think it's going to hit $200, and then it drops all the way down to 188. I mean, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, anyway, let's move on here. But like I said, $300 Bitcoin Cash. Let's see, XRP, pretty much the same thing. Number 3, 11.687 billion market cap. We're at 27 cents, exactly like we were yesterday. Hadn't pretty, shows that it's down 2.23%. But if you can remember correctly, the price was around 27 cents something. 27.8. So virtually no movement at all. So let's take a look at the 24-hour. Started out at about 277. See what I mean? You went down the third 7. That's basically what you did. That's about all the movement, because you see how flat this is? This is basically flat all day. 27,274. So what the price is right now, 0.270 is your low and your high. 0.277, I guess. Yeah, 0.277. Let's move on to Ethereum, the one I happen to be talking about. Number 2, Ethereum market cap of 20.376 billion. We're at 188.49. We're down 2.19%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. And with Ethereum, we started out the day at about 192. Ping-ponged all day long. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 192, 191, 192, 191, 192. Then we shot all the way right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. We go all the way to 196. We did touch 196, and look at this stuff right here. We plummeted all the way down to 191, and now we reside at 188.16. So, let me ask you, if you're Walmart and Ethereum approaches you about you wanting, Ethereum wanting to be your currency, a currency method that you take so that your customers can use that as a payment method. And you're Walmart and you see, well, at the moment it's 196. Okay, that looks pretty cool, But then in the blink of an eye, you see it drop all the way down to 188. So if you're an officer for Walmart, or if you're one of the higher ups for Walmart, do you think you're going to want to take that as a serious payment method? If I was that guy or that woman in charge, I'd tell them, hey, why don't you get some regulations going on here, get this a little bit more stable, and when I don't see price drops like that, well, then maybe we'll get back at you. But for now, I think I'm going to have to take a pass. All right, guys, we're going to move on to Bitcoin. I'm not going to even bother trying to put a price prediction out on Ethereum because I have no earthly idea what it's going to do. Okay, Bitcoin is number 1 as usual. Market cap of 151 trillion, 8,450.58, basically the same as yesterday. Down 1.61%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. As you can see, talking about this can sometimes in these stagnation periods become quite monotonous, if that is the word I'm looking for. 85.9106 is what you started at. Spiked to about 86.11. Went down to 84.77. I mean, it's shit like that. You go from 86, 84, that's almost a $200 drop. And you shoot all the way up here, you're at 87.14, and look at this crap. You fall all the way down to 84. That's almost $300, guys. If I'm Walmart, I'm telling Bitcoin, you know what? Get some regulations here, guys, and we'll get back at you. But for now, I'm good. I'll take a pass. So we're going to take a look at the overall market, and that'll be it for tonight. We got a total market cap of 227 billion. Let's see, 24-hour volume of 88, looks like 88 billion. And Bitcoin dominance is virtually unchanged except for a 0.2 increase at 66.9%. So basically, guys, carbon copy of yesterday, not much has changed. This is CryptoVision, Thursday night going into Friday morning. Peace out, guys.